Hi, in today's video I'd like to talk about Portugal, which is an EU and Schengen member. It's part of the UN, European Council. It shares the euro money. It's part of the Commonwealth as well, and also very close to the World Bank. Portugal, just as a brief introduction, was voted a couple of years ago as the third most peaceful country in the world. It's in the top 13 of most sustainable developments. Very stable economy, doing actually very well these days, and also a relatively high standard of living with good health services. So basically, Portugal offer a golden visa program. The golden visa program is very attractive and one of the most popular in the world, and relatively affordable. It's basically, you can apply for 3 generations depending on the age of your children and your parents. It allows you to live and work and study freely in Portugal during the golden visa process. You have freedom of travel with all Schengen member countries. And also, after 5 years of maintaining a property, you're allowed to apply for your citizenship or your PR. It's up to you. You make that decision, which of course allows you to live, work, study in 27 countries of the EU. Also, the healthcare service is excellent and it's available for the whole family. And the schools are free for people who hold PR and stuff, for PR or citizens. So about the requirements for the golden visa, the applicant must be over 18 years old. They must have a clear criminal record. They can't be blocked in any EU country. The investment amount is, the standard investment amount is 500,000 euros. However, for buildings that are being redone, modernized, you can actually spend 350,000 euros. So many of the projects that Odin Land work with are on that basis of 350,000 euros. I'll come to that a bit later. But basically you have to spend 350,000 on real estate. Then you spend 7 days in year 1. You spend 14 days in years 2 and 3, and 14 days in years 4 and 5. And after that, you've completed the process. You can apply for your citizenship or your PR. So why would you invest in Portugal? It's a very beautiful country. It's very nice environment. It's got beautiful beaches, nice landscapes, and beautiful cities. It really is. It's also a gateway to become the European citizen. As I mentioned, that all the family can be included depending on age. If children are over 18, they must be dependent on the family, and parents of the applicant should be 65 to qualify. If they are, the whole 3 generations can get it. It's a relatively simple requirement. There's no real age limit of over 18, no education requirement. No management skill, you don't have to show any business experience. There's no source of funds. There's no source of funds at this time. However, the country might be modernising that soon. But at the moment, there's no real source of funds. There's also no interview. You just buy the real estate, do the 5-year process, apply for your PR or your passport. So, quite a simple and affordable program. Okay, so now I'd just like to mention about why choose Odin Land. Why should you choose us? The first point is that the project I just mentioned is due to the large amount of applications and due to the popularity of the Portuguese Golden Visa program, they're actually stopping the Golden Visa in Porto and Lisbon at the end of this year. So it'll be no longer possible to get a Golden Visa if you buy property in Lisbon and Portugal. The reason for that obviously is they're trying to attract investment into the countryside. But as an investor, it's most investors like the big cities in Portugal. So it really is a last chance this year to get a good property in the capital Lisbon or the second city of Porto. Another reason why to choose us is that we're working with top international brands like Marriott. So this is a Renaissance property. So it's not only you get your top brand, you also get your 3% returns, and then you get your buyback as well. So it's a very, very special deal. A third reason to choose Odin Land is that the lawyer we work with, The Edge, are Portugal's leading lawyers for the Golden Visa application. So we've managed to negotiate with them a very special price where the property acquisition and the golden visa application, they combine it and give our clients a very discounted price. It's about a €3,000 discount, so it's very appealing, and we're very, very happy to work with them. They're excellent, and they've done several events with us here, and they've worked with several of our clients, and all very successfully. Also with Odin Land, which makes us a bit unique, is that we work with a retail fund. Now this fund, you don't buy a property, you invest in a fund that invests in retail, malls, shopping malls, etc. And they have some brilliant prime location properties, mostly in Lisbon and Porto. So again, this is only opened this year. And that fund will offer 6 or 7%. And a very key point of that is you don't pay any tax. So whilst you buy a property, you need to pay tax, income tax on your returns, you need to pay property tax. With the fund, it's almost totally tax-free. So you actually make substantial savings on that. So just as a quick recap, why choose Odin Land? Firstly, we've got some excellent projects in Lisbon and Porto, which is only available this year until the end of 2020. Then they'll be phasing out Lisbon and Porto for the golden visa. We're working with top brands. We work with the Sheraton, the Hyatt. We're working with the brand new Marriott Renaissance in Porto. One of the best lawyers in Portugal, the most applications of golden visa of any law firm in Portugal, and excellent service with a very special price for our clients. And of course the fund option I mentioned, which is tax-free and higher returns than most property. So it really does give our clients the option to decide what they want to do and the best way for them to move forward. Okay, thank you very much.